Wow, I am looking at a swim bait that has got the most awesome action there is. It's got a tail on there that I can't believe, and look at it stand up and look at it go. Hey Robert, here at MegaStrike, I thought I was going to get out of the booth, but I didn't make it because, you guys are playing with my mind with these wonderful baits. What a great swim bait.
That is a real unique swim bait, and why we developed it is because, when we're doing a lot of filming underwater, we watch a lot of the swim baits that are on the market, and a lot of them just have the flat sides with a paddle tail on it. And what happens is the paddle tail's getting all the action, the front of the body stays straight.
Right.
When Mother Nature created fish, they wanted no water resistance, so they kind of glide through the water.
That's right. That's right.
And, yeah, exactly. And what happens is, when we watch the fish when we're diving, we get under these schools of shad. There's 5,000 shad in these schools, and we watch and film the bass underneath them. And if that shad is flickering or doing something a little bit different than the other ones, the bass will come up there and crash them. And that's just Mother Nature's way of saying that there's something injured there.
Now talk to me about your specific swim bait here, the MegaStrike.
Fat shads.
Fat shads, yeah.
So what we did was, instead of having a flat side on these big fat shads that are used on Alabama rigs, we're using them on, belly weights, etc.
Yep.
And we're also using them on our shaky heads. They have a fat body to them. So
wow.
What happens here is the water hits here, displaces outward. You're not only getting the oversized movement of the paddle tail, but it also creates a very unique body roll to it. And what that does is it gives it a very different action than all of the other swim baits that are out there. Mm-hmm. So when you can make a bait do something different, and how we try to put an analogy to that is, if you take a string and you have a cat there, and they're very similar in their actions. If you pull that string in a slow manner and it's just doing the same thing, the cat will look at it. But if you give it a little different movement or a twitch, what happens? The cat will pounce on it. The same thing with the bass. And every bait must have a triggering quality to it, or it basically goes undetected by the fish. The same thing with our 3-inch paddle tail. This thing is absolutely amazing. A ton of action. All kinds of rigs you can put it on there.
I like that 3-inch. And you got some amazing colors here also.
Yes, we have the watermelon black and red flake. We have the motor oils. We have the natural shads, more shads, watermelon, black flakes, silver bellies, the natural colors here. For the real dirty waters.
Yep.
We get in for the dirty waters. We get into the chartreuses, the
Most
fluorescents.
people don't look at that. Robert, for more information on these wonderful products from MegaStrike, where do they go?
www.megastrike.com, www.tacklewarehouse.com, Cabela's and Dick's Sporting Goods. Local tackle shops have them all over the country. Have a great day on the water. Thanks for having us. ICAST 2016.